Hey guys, so we are back for another episode on how to be successful with your Airbnb. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Christy Asa, and you can always follow me on Instagram as well, Nursepreneur Academy. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down two things to you guys. One is how much it's going to cost you as an individual to actually set up your first unit. And also, one thing I encourage, if you can come around with a group of friends, family members, 4 or 5 people, to get started with you guys' couple of units, and that's what you guys are going to be learning in this video. So let's say you want to get an Airbnb, right? You don't just go out there and say I want an Airbnb. You have to actually budget for that. So it's gonna cost you, with the rents, the way the rents are going right now, an average 2-bedroom, 2-bath where I live at is about $1,800 to $2,000. So that's already your first month's rent, right? With utilities, most places do come, utilities already paid for, but if it's $1,800, let's say with utilities you're looking about $2,000 already, or $2,100, anywhere from $2,000 to $2,200. That's about it. That's just for your first month's rent. So you guys do the math. I really want you to take a pen and a piece of paper and write this down. And then you have to furnish that place. If you say 2-bedroom, 2 full units, yes, you have to furnish every part of the apartment, because people are walking into something, into a house. It could be a bigger house, a 3-bedroom, but we'll just go with 2-bedroom, 2 baths for now. Furniture. So furnitures could be anywhere from, I know at Wayfair they can get one couch like this where I'm sitting on. It could be about, if it's on sale, about $400. But anyway, with furnitures, it could be budget anything from $1,500 to $2,000. Why I'm on the furniture point, I always encourage you guys to get a pull-out couch or a day bed. Now those cost more, but guess what? You can more people get to sleep on there, so you got to charge more for that as well. So anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000, you can budget that for your furniture. And let's talk about you also getting a nice little piece of table. That could be, you can get that from Ross as well. It could cost you about $200, $200, $250, depending on how fancy you want it to be, but keep it nice and simple. A piece of rug, if you're getting it, you could get it from $150 to $200, $300 max for a rug. Just a nice living room rug. And then you have to talk about the beds, a queen size bed and a queen size mattress. $300, $350, depending on where you're getting it from. Always try to go with something that probably has a sale. I don't want to encourage you guys to go and break the bank on this one, but I know once I get my furniture, I get some from Facebook Marketplace. You can get a whole set for $300 to $350 per room. So you're already about $600, $650. And then now you have to also find nightstands, and you have to do a little bit of your wall decor, because you want to keep the unit nice and fancy. You got to get a Keurig. I always encourage you guys to get Keurig. You have to do your house supplies for that unit. Pots and pans and plates. What else you got to get on your unit? Toiletries. And also the bathrooms. When you're getting toiletries, I also want you to also make it a habit to just put a little nice poster in the bathroom, like don't forget to clean up after you, or thank you, or good things that's something that is capturing and lightening the mind. So it's always good for you to keep those little side decors in each of your unit. And we're going to also be talking about when you get, some people do want you to grab them like a water pitcher. Just some of the things you can look around. So everything is going to cost you somewhere between $8,000 to about $10,000 per unit, including your rent. So you can set that aside for budgeting for your first Airbnb. That is really good. If you have that, that's a nice amount for you to go out there and get your first unit, because you don't want to be scratching your face when you have this unit, you sign the lease and you're like short of funds and you don't know what to do next. So another thing I want to encourage you guys to do, if you think you cannot come up with this money, I want you to come up with a group of friends. Take about 4 to 5 people, and you guys put funds together anywhere between 5,000 or 4 to 5,000 per person, and you guys can go out there and get at least 2 or 3 units. Once you get that, you can take the balance, and then whatever it is you're going to get paid out from, and start going from there to get another unit. So that's really going to help you guys, because if somebody says, okay, 10,000 is a lot, I can't afford that, but you can say, hey, I want to start this Airbnb, this is how much it's going to cost, can you come up with some money? Hey, I want to start up an Airbnb, can you come up with some money? People are really going to want to invest in that idea, because they're putting less money down, that they can come together as a group and then offer somebody to get them their first couple of Airbnbs, and then they can take the balance and start saving up to get another Airbnbs. So those are the 2 options. So anywhere between, let's say if you're coming about 5,000, 5 times 4 is 20, right? It's about 20,000. You guys can get your first unit, and then the change you can use it for another unit, and you guys can literally duplicate the process from there. So those are my 2 tips on how you can come up with funds, how much money is going to cost you as an individual to get your first unit, anywhere from 10,000, and then if you're coming up with friends you cannot afford it, get help, get people who want to invest in you, people who see the vision. Because guys, let me tell you, at the end of the day, Airbnb is real. People are killing it in the Airbnb game. And think about it this way, right? You're building a business, you're building an empire, you're building a legacy. You're not just building something where life is just going to pass you by every single day. You want to be that company where if people go online and be like, oh damn, I want to reach out to Nicole Holmes, I want to reach out to Christy Holmes, because you've created a portfolio of something that once people hear the name, they already know what you represent. So you're not just looking for an Airbnb that can give you money every now and then. Yes, that feels good, but you're looking for something that you can do in the long run. And one thing I always encourage nurses to do is that as a nurse, one of the advantages they have, they can pitch their businesses to travel professionals. If you have a recruiter as a travel nurse, you literally can call up your recruiter and say, hey, guess what? I have a couple of Airbnbs for your nurses. So if you have anybody coming down to Georgia, it's right next to Piedmont Hospital, let me know. And they will keep you on their list. I used to do that with my recruiter all the time. And she will literally contact me, Christy, I have 3 nurses coming. Do you have a unit available? So you can take that and pitch it to travel companies. And at the end of the day, if you have 4 travel professionals and you have a 4-bedroom bath, you're charging each nurse per room. That pays your rent, and that gives you some more money in your pocket. So that's another avenue you can go about with your Airbnb. So this is just me giving you guys the bigger picture of how far you can go with this business. So guys, I hope this information was helpful. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram, Nursepreneur Academy, and I'll see you guys on the next video.